Today is Sunday, the 24th of September, and I'll be heading out today. I was a little hesitant as of last night because there's a big storm front moving through going the exact same direction that I'm going. So. Okay, so today I rode from Castle Rock, Colorado to Dodge City, Kansas, and big storm. Rained on me all day except for the last like 15 minutes, and it was cold and it was kind of sucky. So what you hear in the background in here is got my jackets hung up over here. These are my layers that I wore today. Still, it's pretty dry. It's pretty close. Rain liner, all that stuff. Everything drying. And what you hear in here is the hair dryer drying. This is just sopping wet. Just sopping wet. Disgusting. And still damp. This one I left. I left the hairdryer in the left boot when I went to McDonald's for dinner, and it got somewhat dry. Still wet. I've got my quote-unquote dry bag hanging from the bathroom door. It's drying. Tomorrow may be more of the same. Right across the street is the Boot Hill Museum, celebrating the life and times of Wyatt Earp, the Wild West, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to try to do that in the morning before I leave. We're in Dodge City, Kansas, and looks like I'm getting a day off of the bike because of the weather. We've got lightning in the area, thunderstorms, so not going to be riding today. But this Boot Hill Museum is basically a block away from my hotel, so I couldn't miss the opportunity. I'm going to slide on in and see what they have to offer.
Right now you are here in the Great Western Hotel. Starts you off in the corner in the theater, okay, with a 13-minute video on the history of Dodge City back in the 1800s. Stairway exit to the ramp, which will lead you up to an original jail, the Boot Hill building with exhibits, and a portion of the original Boot Hill Cemetery.
Well, that looks comfortable. There you go.
Yeah. That one's a little bit smaller.
Lizzie was rumored to have fought over Bat Masterson with another soiled dove. A group of cowboys voted to pay for her funeral. The service was conducted by a young Reverend Orman Wright after another minister refused. Boot Hill, so this is the actual cemetery. Part of it. William Ellis, 1873. Ellis was shot by a bartender while attempting to take a lady of questionable character into the bar of the Dodge House. Black Jack. According to Kansas newspaper, he was a black man who was shot in front of Beatty and Kelly's saloon and restaurant. Black Jack was shot through the head and died instantly. He was planted, as they called it, with his boots on. He was the first person buried on Boot Hill. Henry Callahan hanged for being a horse thief, but he wasn't really guilty. 1878.
down on the boardwalk. Everything is open today but our restaurant and our photo parlor. In the general store, she has things that would have sold back in the 1800s. Some things are for sale.
How much was how many cents did you say?
Go out and come back into the Long Branch Operating Saloon where you can sit and have a drink. They have sarsaparilla Pepsi products.
Let's go in the Long Branch and have us cold one.
Stay inside and walk down through the gallery to see all of our artifacts.
What the hell? Weekly bath. Creepy doll. All the dolls here are creepy as hell. I don't see any sign of them doing the Wild West shows today, so it must be because of the weather. Or maybe it's just certain times during the week. This looks like the last building. This is the church. This is really cool. So, all right, well, I guess that's it. That's all the buildings and stores and all. Now to go to the gift shop and buy myself a sticker for my bike.